Welcome to the start of another working week at Brick Arena. It is Monday the 31st of July and let's have a look at this week's orders. So on Bricklink we have got 13 orders for a total of 317 lots, only 1,600 parts, so not an enormous weekend by any stretch of the imagination, but keeps us ticking over. And then on Brick Owl we've got another 10 orders there. And if we look at eBay, we've got, what have we got, 4 orders there to ship as well. So I've already started as usual, done a few yesterday evening, although there was a monthly meetup with a load of sellers, so I was on that for an hour and a half or 2 hours or so, chatting, you know, putting the world to rights and comparing how things are going between us all, and sharing tips and ideas, and that was as usual a really good chat. Anyway, let's have a quick look at what we've got here. Little parts order, lots of lime green printed parts. Some of them I recognise as being from a juniors set with Batman with the blue cape and the light blue suit. Here we've got a Pluto going out on eBay. We've also got a video figure going out, and then it's more parts orders really, some big, some small. This one is not bagged purely because it's an indication that I've still got a lot to find for this. I've got one of those instances that we all hate where you go to get something from a drawer and they're not in the drawer, so I need to locate them somehow. It's not ideal on a Monday morning either. So more parts orders there, and then over here more orders going out. Lots of light blue grey tiles here going out, all pretty much the same. Couple of accessories and a few minifigs going out as well. So that's the first batch. We'll get cracking in a second with the next batch, but just while I'm up and about, I'll just show you this little lot. This is a little haul that I picked up on Saturday. I might have mentioned in last week's vlog, people were you know, getting out and commenting on going to Tesco and picking up lots of good deals, and I'd tried my local and hadn't had any luck whatsoever. We went to a nearby town on Saturday for something for my wife needed to do, and we popped in the local Tesco there, and they had a couple of these friend sets, and it was pretty much all they had in the sale, in the clearance at least. And these were £7.50. Now unfortunately at that store there were no magazines, so I had to pay the £7.50 for that. But I also saw these newer friend sets that I thought were a good deal, because these were £12.50, down from £18 to £12.50 if you had your club card, and these were parting out at about £28, so I thought they were a decent deal, so I picked up a couple of those. Now then I went back on the way home, back to the Tesco in my own hometown, and found a whole bunch of these in the clearance section. Again, nothing else, just this particular set, and picked up another 8 from there. Now the good part about that one is I managed to find the Tesco magazines in that store and was able to use coupons, put through multiple transactions, so I was getting a £5 off every £25 that I spent as well, so that was a good deal. And that was the same on these. I bulked out on more of these. I'd only managed to pick up I think 2 in the first store of each, and managed to get another 3 to make 5s of each of those. So all in all, you know, worth doing. I think the parts aren't too bad in these, mostly sort of white parts in there, with a few other things in the structure of that, and obviously there's bits of lime green and stuff, lots of accessories and animals in these ones, and I just thought they were worth picking up, especially those ones at £7.50. So anyway, gonna get cracking, finish my cup of tea, and get putting away more orders. Second batch of orders ready to go. Mix of parts orders. Here we go with loads of plates in particular, and some 2x2 bricks going out. A little parts order here, and interestingly they've picked up 12 of the blasters that I uploaded last week. More parts orders going out, and again more accessories that were listed just last week, and then a nice order here for all minifig parts, almost exclusively Ninjago related as well. Now I'm just going to get those packed up and ready for the post office, because it's getting close to the time where I'm going to have to go. Now I've still got more to pick, so those are going to have to go probably later today, either via the post office or just drop them in a post box maybe even, but we will get them picked today. The last batch of orders is done finally, and let's have a quick look. We've got a new order came in for eBay for a Lego Friends Henry minifigure. We've got some minifig parts going out there, and then we've got several orders of parts. I think this one was the highest, was about 97 lots. These were both around 49 lots or so. And then this order that I think I probably showed previously, I was waiting to find a lot. I finally located it, so that's all complete and ready to go as well. So I'm probably going to get these packed up and probably going to put them in a post box, I think, but we'll see about that. The next job is going to be to start parting out some of these sets, I would imagine. I'll see which one I want to tackle. I'll probably tackle this 11 of these and get that done, but I'm quite keen to get playing with this thing, which has just arrived. I've got it out, and there's a slight problem with it that I have contacted the people about, where it's just got some issue down the neck here. Now it's probably a B stock guitar, so it's probably not a problem. Maybe that's how it's almost meant to be, but they're checking with the distributors, and they're gonna come back to me. But either way, I mean, it's fine as it is. It's probably more cosmetic than anything else, and what can you say about a free guitar? Tuesday morning, and time for another post run. I need to get these packed up pretty quickly to get there before 10, which is crazy, but I've managed to get everything done to go. So first up, we've got the Watcher minifigure going out on eBay. We've got an owl and a few other bits going out there, and then the rest are all just regular kind of parts orders. Funny how you get colour themes across them, isn't it? You know, all medium blue, all yellow and green. We've got a couple of train buffers going out, and then more parts orders going here. So I'm going to get those packed up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I didn't get any of these parted out yesterday because I had some more used stuff to put away, and I'm really struggling with the knee, to be honest with you. So it's limiting what I can do, and even picking the orders has been a bit of a pain, to be honest with you. But hopefully it'll start to improve before too long, and we can get back to normal. With things the way they are with my knee at the moment, I'm trying to do some things that I can just be seated and not have to walk around too much, because it's just too painful to be on my feet too much, and I kind of save that time for picking orders, I think. So I've just been throwing lots of bits and pieces into a file, and I've decided I'm going to focus next on hair pieces, and these have been sat around for a while. So I guess I'll just have a quick sort through and sort these into particular part types. So you can see here there's a couple of hair pieces that would be from the Hobbit or Frodo, and in different colours. So we'll work through them and we'll see what we can get. Bits of Friends stuff in here as well, but we'll work through them and get them listed and check back and see what sort of value we've got. I'm back at the container having a bit of a sort out, because the container people have been on to me and have said that there is now available a container that's half of the size of this, and I'm just debating whether I can fit all of this into half the size. Now, all of these are for sale, or will be for sale in a minute when I get them listed, so that would reduce an enormous amount, and then I would definitely be able to get the rest into half the container. At least I'm pretty convinced I could. It's just going to be a case of how quickly I can get these all moved out. Now, a lot of what's on this side is actually stuff that could be condensed or thrown away. I mean, these are just empty bags that could go. These are empty boxes that could go in my loft at home. That's an empty box to go to the tip. More empty boxes that could go in my loft at home, and lots and lots of stuff that could be condensed. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge, and I need to make a decision tomorrow, to be honest. But I'm pretty convinced that even if it meant throwing a little bit of stuff, I would be able to condense to half the size. Now, the other problem is that it's just the time, you know, that I've got to do this, and with my knee the way it is, it's not ideal in terms of getting all this stuff moved. Now, I'd like to do it without a van, so I'm hoping I could get most of this in several trips in the back of the car and moved up. I don't think there's anything that's too bulky that won't fit in the car. I'd rather not have to move all of these. Be great if I could get those moved out today. Oh, not today, this week. So I'm going to see what I can do, get them advertised with other sellers and probably on a local Facebook as well, and see if we can get them shifted. So best get cracking. Need to get home and get back in time for dinner, and we'll be back tomorrow to possibly sign some paperwork and possibly have another bit of a condensing session and get rid of some stuff. Maybe have a visit to the local tip and get rid of some of this stuff. So I've been working on the hair pieces that I touched on earlier today. Ended up with 203 hair pieces in 72 lots for just over £100, though I haven't actually priced these yet. These are just what is coming up as the average price. I've sorted them by price per piece, and there's one here coming up at nearly £8, and then a few others, Lord of the Rings type ones, coming in at about just under £4, and then there's a Gimli beard and things like that. So decent value and well worth listing for a small tub of hair pieces. I'm going to add these to the other file that I'm working on, and we'll look at getting these uploaded tomorrow probably. It's Wednesday the 2nd of August, and we've got 7 orders on Bricklink and 207 lots, so not a huge amount, or rather not too much is what I mean. And 2 orders on Bricklink which is just another 4 lots. And then on eBay, we've got 3 to post. So let's take a look at what they are, because they're almost all picked. I've still got 1 to do. So we'll start with eBay. We've got a book going out today, which is this Choose Your Path with the U3PO droid minifigure in there. And we've got a Sandman minifigure. Sorry, not showing that very well on camera. A Sandman minifigure going out through the global shipping program on eBay, and then some parts orders, minifig parts going out. Still picking this one. This is about 120 lots, and I'm not sure I'm going to get this done in time, so I've broken off just to show you these before I package them up and get off to the post office. 10 lots of white legs going out. Some more parts going out here, minifig parts, and then at the end we've got another eBay order going out, which is a Minecraft Baker figure. So I've got half an hour to get these packed up and off to the post office, so need to get cracking with those, and then the other package that I'm in the middle of will probably have to go in a post box later on this morning. Well, I'm here at the container again, and it's a slightly different view from this perspective because I've kind of got myself trapped into the corner up here. I'm just sorting through various tubs just to try and condense them and get them stacked as high as possible, just to see what kind of space I've got, because today is a day I need to make a decision whether I can downsize the container to half the size, and it's going to be a real struggle, as I mentioned previously, at least if I can't get rid of these drawers very quickly. So I'm doing all I can. I've opened a tub here, already done this several times. I'm basically opening tubs and just trying to condense them, because I don't know exactly what's in these. I'm not too bothered about mixing them. Hard to do with one hand, but you get the idea. I'm just mixing these in. When I find anything worth taking back, found some plates and a raised base plate here. Also got a Wally here that'll be worth a bit, that I want to get back and get listed on eBay. So a few things I'm just pulling out as I go that'll be easy things to list. In fact, there's another little plate there, might as well take that back with the others. And the aim of this, sorry about any noise here, is to just condense things as much as possible, and then make that decision. So I'll crack on and I'll show you what we've got at the end. Right, I think I've had enough for one day of sorting this. I've managed to bulk it out a lot more towards the back. Could do with some sturdier sort of boxes to go in there, which would enable me to stack a little bit better. Still got some stuff along the floor, but for instance, all of this shelving, this box is just rubbish, can go. Those 2 boxes are rubbish. So I'm pretty confident that all of this will condense into there. The bit that's hit and miss is, of course, getting all this lot in there as well. But I have heard from some people who want to buy some, so I think I could probably shift some by the weekend and make enough room. I think it's going to be tight, it's not going to be great, but probably worth doing, and it's going to save me about £45 a month. So I think it's worth doing, rather than paying a fortune just to store rubbish. It's Thursday morning and we're partway through picking orders, but we've stopped for a little while because I've got a couple of part outs that I need to get away to clear some space. while a third part out is being done for me, because they need the cups and they'll need the space when they've completed it as well. So I'm getting some of this put away. Luckily, being Thursday, I do the late run on the post, so not so much of a rush to get the orders picked, which is why I'm putting them off for a little while, and I'll get these done. Now the two sets that we're parting out, just a couple of friends sets. There's 5 of each, 417, 40 and 41739. So we'll get these parted out, and then we've got 11 more friend sets, can't remember the set number, to get done and added as well. Probably won't be today, but we'll see. When I was at the container yesterday, I picked up a couple of extra bits and pieces that I found just as I was going through and consolidating tubs of Lego. So in one of the tubs, I found this bag of droids, which is nice. There's a General Grievous there. Looks like he's missing his head, which would be worth a little bit if I can find a head, or even the body parts are worth a reasonable amount. A couple of other droids in there, and lots of battle droids as well. Now also I've got this base plate, which is an Indiana Jones base plate, and that's probably going to be worth about £18 or so. And then other things in here, nothing too exciting. Some larger cups that I found that I'm gonna use, some plates, and we've got the Wally that I think I mentioned on the video when I was over there. I did actually come across these as well. There's 2 sealed sets of these Technic sets, $12.59. The boxes aren't in great condition, don't really think they're worth much, to be honest, for the parts that's in them, etc. So not sure that I'll list them sealed, but we'll see. So it'd be good to work through and rebuild some droids later and get them into the store as well. But lots and lots to do today, lots of work ahead of me, so better crack on. Right, we've got the first part out put away, so I've managed to pick the rest of the orders. Let's have a quick look at what we've got. We've got a battle droid with a dark red torso going out, some chrome silver lightsaber handles, and then we get onto some parts orders, a few minifig parts in this, and more parts orders. Nothing too much to say about any of these, nothing super special about any of them. Got one here going off to Germany, and then this one just came in this morning, got that done. So we'll get those packed away and we'll crack on with more parting out. Still got this friend set to put away, and then the first tray of this one, 11 sets of 41712 to put away as well. These are the ones that we got from the Tesco deal that were, I think, £7.50 a set, but then you got £5 off every £25 you spent. Some funky colours in here. These dustbins or trash cans, whatever you want to call them, in these this new light, whatever it's called, the vivid yellow and the coral there. There's in lime green as well. Wow. So we'll try and get some of those put away as well, but this one might have to wait till tomorrow. We'll see how we get on. I'm just taking a look at the bag of droids that we brought back from the container, and I've just opened them, and this is what I found in there so far. So we've got 4 super battle droids. They're about £4 each. We've got some pilot droids, etc. We've got just tons of stuff, and we've got 3 General Grievous. Unfortunately, they're all in some form of disrepair. These 2 are both missing an arm, and this one here's got 4 arms missing, obviously. So I'm gonna have a look and see whether it's worth trying to get the parts for those or sell the parts myself. And I'm going to be able to make up lots more basic sort of battle droids out of this lot as well, and lots of other bits and pieces that I think will just get listed as parts, like these metallic silver bodies and leg assemblies, etc. We'll probably look at shifting those as parts, I think. Anyway, I'm really pleased with that little find, and all of those were just sitting in a bag inside one of the bags, one of the tubs of used Lego. So quite amazing what you find along the way in sorting through those tubs. Well, Friday's come around and we've got 12 orders to get out the door this morning. Quick look at what we've got. This is an order for a bunch of Star Wars blasters and other accessories, lightsaber blades, etc. Quite a bit of sort of minifigure bits and pieces going out today. Just little orders, but all very welcome. A couple of one a video figure going out and a collectible minifig, and lots of lime printed parts going out, some leg assemblies, various other bits and pieces of minifig parts. We've got this hairpiece going out. Now this I only uploaded last night. This is off Lord of the Rings figure. We've got 3 friends figures going out, and these had come in yesterday, and I'd messaged the buyer because they've placed, it's the same buyer, they've placed 3 orders, and each order has a different address or reference number, and I messaged them asking them for an address that I could send all 3 to, so I could combine them, and they've just not come back to me. And eBay being what it is, I need to get them out, so I'm going to have to probably send them individually, which is a bit of a pain because I was hoping to save the postage costs. Next one is another of the Batman polys, and interesting that eBay is absolutely swamped with these, and the price just keeps dropping. Everyone, as always, goes for the race to the bottom, tries to undercut the cheapest, and it's just crazy. They've dropped in price by about £1 a piece over the last few weeks. So I've kept mine at a reasonable price, and if they go, they go. I'm sure they'll go over time through Bricklink or eBay. More minifig parts, and then a bunch of Technic stuff here. So going to get those packed up, ready for the post. This morning I've got these 11 friend sets to get put away. I also need to get to the container again, I think, to prep for some people coming tomorrow to pick up some more of the storage towers. People want various different sizes, and I've still got some Lego in some of the drawers, so I need to get the Lego out and make up the stacks to the appropriate sizes that people are coming to pick up. So we'll probably go over there this morning and get that done, and then come back and get this lot uploaded. So as always, lots to do. I need to try and clear some space here as well, because tomorrow is the start of the football season for the championship, and I'll have my boys round to watch the football with me, and we're going to need some space around the desk here so we can tune in and see how the Borough get on. But anyway, lots to do as always. Best get cracking. I've just come over to the container to get ready for people coming tomorrow to pick up some of these drawers, because we've still got bits of Lego in them that I need to get out. And I've opened the door and we've had a spillage after I've sort of reorganised the other day. I don't know what I've done. I must have balanced something precariously, and we've got a tub of Lego all over the place. So need a bit of a cleanup operation, and yeah, going to take a little bit of time to do, and then I need to get these drawers sorted. So wish me luck. I've just uploaded another 3,000 parts, or very close to it, and 107 lots for £285. Now that gave me an extra 47 lots out of the 107, so 47 new lots that is. So we've got a new lot count of 13,282 and a new inventory count of 716439. So it's been a week of kind of focusing on parting out new stuff. I haven't been doing any used, or not very much used this week. We did the hair pieces. We've been through that bag of droids. We've listed some other parts that were left over, but we spent quite a bit of time at the tip this week, organising the container for downsizing, and getting some of the organisers listed and ready for sale. Some have been sold already, and we've got a couple of people coming over, driving some distance to pick up more of the organisers tomorrow. So by tomorrow the container's going to look much emptier. I think I had a bit of a disappointment today when I went there and had that spillage with 1 or 2 tubs falling over, so I need to get that cleaned up tomorrow, and then we can start to think about downsizing the container in the next week or two. I just need to work out the logistics of help, and you know, I don't want to pay for a van particularly. Hopefully we can manage it in cars. We'll only be moving it 500 yards or so. So that's a job to look forward to in the next few weeks. Well, I've just had a couple of visitors to collect some of the storage units, and you can see now we're starting to make some space. Still some drawers left. I've got 1 or 2 people still interested, so I'll get back to them and see what we've got, and if not, hopefully we'll move them locally. But the main purpose was to just decrease the volume so that I can get this into half storage unit, and we're getting close to doing that, I think. So we'll keep pushing, get these moving. Got a few odd ones to list on Facebook or something. Just get these odd sets of drawers done as well, and we should be good to go.